Tell you a story. A friend of mine who's a businessman, very, very, very top guy. Most of you would have heard of him. Highly neurotic, brilliant businessman, seriously overweight, and he takes the fat shot drug. And he called me up, and he said, President, he calls me, he used to call me Donald, now he calls me President, so that's nice respect. But he's a rough guy, smart guy, very successful, very rich. I wouldn't even know how we would know this, but because he's got comments. President, could I ask you a question? What? I'm in London, and I just paid for this damn fat drug I take. I said, it's not working. He said, I just paid $88. And in New York, I pay $1,300. What the hell is going on? I mean, I'll tell you a story. A friend of mine who's...
Oh, my God.
Yo, man, this man can be comical sometimes. But go ahead, Ronnie. I don't know if you will go to aspect about his friend or him signing executive of the Lord.
You gotta look,
that's
bro. Joe Biden can't do that, man.
No.
Only Trump.
This is a serious. He said seriously overweight. Seriously overweight. I thought he was talking to me. You know what I mean?
I can't stop. That's why I'm telling you. That's why he gonna go down in history as the most unbelievable president of all time. Now, when it comes to the aspect of the prescription drugs, keep it in mind. Biden administration team was already doing that, lowering prices for prescription drugs. Now, what he's doing is he signed an executive order to lower it down even more to make it easier for people to buy it, so it won't be as much cost efficient. So certain drugs right now was causing, well, pretty much the price, let's say it's $100. Now it might be cost about $30 to $40. It's becoming easier for people to go ahead to get it. Even though he did a bad example of throwing his friend out like that. However, he's trying to show you that how easy it is will be for people to get these drugs. Go right ahead, Akeem.
Yeah, this is crazy. But, this is just exhibiting how hilarious he is and the way he's able to connect. You know, he's still entertained at the end of the day, but him signing an executive order to lower down on prescription drugs, just a testament. And this is why there's a difference between Republicans and Democrats. And I want you to see where this echoes at. He can do these type of things when there's more cash flowing through the economy. And he's just going to make it better for us to be able to survive here. Don't get me wrong. If, mark my words, if we have to see, we got to give this another 2-3 years to see the changes.
Absolutely, and that's when you really could judge of really the 4 years of what growth has Donald Trump done in his 4 years. But yeah, man. So like I said, when it comes to the lower the prescription drugs, it's definitely important and everything, because you go to these other countries, they have a lot of stuff that might be cheaper there than it is here to get and everything. So and a lot of people, they do need, go to prescription, get their drugs, make sure it's affordable as best way they can, because a lot of people, some people don't have insurance, and I had my daughter for she was taking something for her. She had like a little red thing right here, from not pediatrician, for skin. And I remember we had to go to this this direct vendor. We get $40, but if I had to go to another prescription place, it would have been like $300 to get it and everything in some prescription areas if I was going to get it. So. But when it comes to, like I said, when it comes to prescription drugs, I think he's doing a good job. And let's see, it has a big impact when it comes to prescription drugs to people to get at an affordable rate.